Side by side for second. Almirola down low. Stenhouse up high will take it.
How about 3 wide? Already off 4 and banging on one another. Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell. Now they're 4 wide.
That's not going to work up into the outside wall. One car tags the concrete. That's Matt DiBenedetto. He's going to lose a handful of spots as they try and sort it out into turn 3.
Christopher Bell's car just not handling all that well. He started towards the front of the field. He's having problems getting the handle of his race car, as others are too mid-pack.
There may be a problem on the Tyler Reddick machine. He's got a tire going down. He was part of that 3 and 4 wide action. He is plummeting now toward the back of the pack, trying to keep the rear end of the car underneath him.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick driving the 8 car. The car's awful loose. It's slipping and sliding all over the place, Dave. I'm trying to see if he's got a right rear tire down or not. I don't believe he does. I believe the car was just not hooked up, couldn't get it going. It looks like it's settled down right now as he enters turn 3 and exiting turn 4. Tyler Reddick I'm talking about, but from the front of the pack almost to the back now for that 8 car.
Here they come off turn 2 to the back straightaway. The battle is for the number 2 spot. Eric Almirola opens the door to the inside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
All the while, Michael McDowell continues to lead. He's got about a 5-car length advantage over Eric Almirola. Then Eric's got about 3 back to Ricky Stenhouse.
It's taken about 4 laps for Eric Almirola's car to come to life. He is really carrying the mail now. He closes on the back bumper of McDowell. He'll look to the bottom in turn 1.
And it looks like he's trying to move McDowell right now. The 10 car of Eric Almirola is. He loves the bottom lane. He's down in that PJ1, that traction compound, and that number 10 car looks like it's working good there, but here comes Ricky Stenhouse down the front straightaway on the inside of the 10 car of Eric Almirola, and it looks like he's going to make that pass as he exits turn 2.
Here they come off turn number 2. Stenhouse now to the number 2 spot. Almirola back in line 3rd. He crosses over to the inside of Stenhouse. He'll take the 2 spot back.
Almirola to 2nd. Stenhouse falls back to 3rd into the clutches now of Bubba Wallace.
Here they come down the back straightaway. Bubba Wallace in the number 4 spot, but looking for more. He made an aggressive 3-wide move on lap number 1, picked up a couple of spots. Now he wants another one from Stenhouse.
We are 9 laps now in. Michael McDowell has led all 9. Eric Almirola, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Bubba Wallace, and William Byron. That's your top 5. The rest of the top 10, Clint Boyer right now 6th, Matt DiBenedetto 7th, Austin Dillon 8th, Chris Buescher 9th, and John Hunter Nemechek, Alex Hayden is 10th.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of those drivers that are making moves up and down the leaderboard. John Hunter Nemechek has gained 9 positions since the start. Same with Ty Dillon. Corey LaJoie had to start at the back of the field. He's picked up 8 positions already.
Some of the drivers that are falling back, we touched on Tyler Reddick. He has lost already 10 positions. Meanwhile, a battle and a change at the front of the field, Dave.
New leader at the front of the pack. Eric Almirola found room to the inside of Michael McDowell. He completed the pass in turns 1 and 2. He immediately pulls away by 2 car lengths.
You know, we talked whether they're going to run the top lane or the bottom. Nobody has even thought about going to the top of the racetrack right now. They're down in that PJ1 traction compound. It's about 4 foot wide they put on each turn 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And, guys, I really think it's created a lot of grip early on. I thought it was going to take a while to come in, Alex.
Yeah, and that's one of the deals that we were talking about, and Dave Moody touched on it in his scene set. Are they going to stick to the bottom and make this, quote-unquote, the old one-lane bottom-side Bristol Motor Speedway, or are they going to start running the outside lane, have options out there? And, Dave, for the moment, it looks like everybody's choosing the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like old-fashioned Bristol right now. If you haven't got an open lane on the bottom, you've got to create one. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. try to do exactly that. He gets into the back of Michael McDowell, drives underneath him, the battle for second.
Simply get out of the way or I will move you out of the way. Stenhouse does that right now to Michael McDowell. McDowell, though, is going to battle back on the outside, side by side for position number 2. Stenhouse and McDowell.
A little bit of contact at the start-finish line. Ricky Stenhouse through on the bottom. Still cannot quite clear McDowell. Underneath McDowell, now comes Bubba Wallace. They are hung out to dry now. Michael McDowell headed backwards to the 3rd spot.
Well, he's got no choice now but to try to run that outside lane in, but he gets aggressive. However, Bubba Wallace even more so off turn 2.
McDowell tried to slam the door in turn. Whoa, Bubba Wallace gets tagged. Head on into the outside outside wall. McDowell now spins midway between 3 and 4. He backs it up into the outside concrete as well. Hard lick for Bubba Wallace as he and Michael McDowell tangled 2/3 of the way down the back straightaway, battling for the number 3 spot.
Well, that is more than likely going to end the night for the 43 of Bubba Wallace. It may end the night. We'll have to wait and find out from Michael McDowell. Bubba Wallace just pounding the outside retaining wall going into turn number 3, and that will put us under the caution flag for the first time here tonight. Welcome back to the Motor Racing Network's live coverage of the NASCAR Open leading up to the NASCAR All-Star Race. Let's start keeping track. We've got two people already that don't like each other. Certainly not right now. Bubba Wallace and Michael McDowell will more than likely not be joining one another after the races are over, Alex Hayden, and enjoying a cold one. I think that relationship has ended for now.
No, instead of enjoying a cold one, the relationship is cold right now because, let's face it, we saw it as it happened, but Rusty, we've had multiple looks at the replay of it. It was good old-fashioned short-track racing, but some tempers got involved.
Yes, that's true. But you can tell that going into this race, all of these drivers are really jacked up. They feel like they got pressure, that they got to get it done right now. We talked about it's 35 laps, only a 15-minute race basically for the first stage. And I tell you, McDowell was struggling. His car wasn't handling great. He went from the front back to about third or fourth. But then, boy, when Bubba got behind him, hit him once, hit him twice, hit him 3, hit him the third time, payback happened in the middle of back straightaway. McDowell said, I'm not having it. Put him right in the wall, and there was no maybe there at all. It was just a payback.
All right, now McDowell was actually, looking pretty quick. Looked like he had a good car tonight. Now that car is torn up. He is still on the racetrack. At what point, though, Rusty, do you just say it's not going to happen in this stage? Move over. Don't get, beat up and pushed around. Just get out of the way. Get the car on the pit road, make the changes, come back and fight another day. Even though he's still on the racetrack, I think the fight is over for Michael McDowell for tonight.
Well, a traditional thought would have said, hey, be calm. Let's keep our car together. Let's get it handling really good so we got a really good car at the end of the stage. But mentally going into this race, Jeff, you're not like that. You are all jacked up. Everybody's got you fired up. They're all telling you, hey, it doesn't pay points. It's only the money. I don't care if you just bring back the steering wheel. Drive your guts out. That's the attitude you got. And that's how they all feel right now. They just want to get there quick because there's only going to be, 3 positions and plus the fan vote tonight. So they got to win each one of these, and second place doesn't mean anything.
No, not at all. And Winston Kelly, I know you've been hanging down there in the Michael McDowell pit area. Any idea how severe the damage is? Are they going to potentially bring him in to look at it?